Good morning and welcome back to Academy at the Lakes. I'm so happy to be here once again. The last time we were here, it was during the summertime. We were talking about their awesome summer programs. This time, we are celebrating 25 years of this wonderful school. I'm here with the head of school again, Mark Heller. We're going to meet one of the math teachers here in just a second to find out more about what they're doing kind of in the international community as well. But first, let me say congratulations on 25 years.
Thank you so much, Carly. That's right, 25 years. Throughout the year this year, Academy at the Lakes is celebrating our 25th anniversary. And throughout the history of the school, we have had service to others as one of our core values. Whether the child is 3 years old and all the way through high school, we make sure to teach them that serving others and making a difference in the lives of others is something that you have to do.
Yeah.
And we do that in many different ways throughout the school year. Recently, we celebrated our 25th day of school, and on the 25th day of the 25 years, or the 25th anniversary, we decided to have a day of service where all the kids of our school would give back to the community that has given us so much and sustained us over the first 25 years. So we sent kids out to Metropolitan Ministries, to a local memory care center, up to the county rec center to clean up after the hurricane. We have children planting pollinators and doing stuff as part of the Great Sunflower Project. From as young as 3 years old all the way through high school, our children have been deeply, deeply involved in service. But it doesn't end there, because we know we have Mr. Soler here. One of our much loved high school math teachers is Jesus Soler, who originally comes from the U.S. Virgin Islands. And we all know that Hurricane Irma kind of passed over us. It didn't hurt us nearly as badly as it did our fellow Americans in the U.S. Virgin Islands. And Mr. Soler took it upon himself and some of his friends and acquaintances from where he grew up to organize a grassroots relief effort that he's in turn gotten Academy at the Lakes involved in. So I'd love to introduce Mr.
Come
Soler.
on in here, because what I love about this education, I think, is so much more than just what you can do in the classroom. You know, it's a bigger world, a bigger picture. That is what you're helping you and your students learn. First and foremost, is your family okay in the U.S. Virgin Islands?
Yeah, everybody came out okay. You know, still no power, but everyone's, you know, healthy and happy.
So when you see this opportunity to talk to this, you know, with your students about what happened, I mean, what is it that you're really trying to get the class and the school here and the students here? What can we take away from this to make us all better people?
Well, you know, the fact that, you know, the American community is beyond the contiguous 48 states. You know, it's our territories and Puerto Rico, and I just really wanted them to understand that these are also Americans who are suffering in the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico.
So what is it that you and your team have been able to kind of put together? And again, I love this idea of service, and as you're celebrating kind of your own anniversary here, it's about giving back. What have you been able to do?
Let me jump in for a second. Jesus is one of our football coaches as well, and he connected with his high school football coach, who is here in the States, but together they're partnering to find a way to get relief supplies to the people of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Yeah, and basically I put out word to the students through Mr. Heller and others, and we just decided, like many Virgin Islanders across the country, you know, how can we help? And the students have been great about donating water and toiletry items and linens and canned foods, and you know, just so that we can get those relief items down there. It's going to be a long recovery process, and so it's not about how quickly we get or how much we get, but just how that we actually give, that we serve.
Well, thank you so much for what you're doing, certainly here in the community and beyond. And as we kind of wrap up here, what is your take home for parents trying to figure out what school, maybe they're not, you know, here we are in the middle of the school year, almost the middle of the school year. If they're looking for change, if they want to make sure that their students are getting more than just the basic education in a classroom, well, this is where you come.
Absolutely, that's what we're all about. This is a school where community matters, where every individual is a member of the community, and they learn so much more than just the 3 R's of reading, writing, and arithmetic. There's a lot more to learn about citizenship and about how you belong in a diverse community that includes valuing everybody and also teaching an ethic of service so that all children grow up understanding that they have obligations to help improve the world in which they live. And we do that from our youngest children all the way through high school. We do still have some spots available during this school year, but certainly the admission cycle for next year has already begun. So.
No wonder why you guys are celebrating your 25th year. We wish you another very successful and fun next 25 years. And thank you so much for letting us spend some time with you again today. If you want to find out more about Academy at the Lakes, very easy to do. Stop by the school. You could certainly speak with the administration here. Go to their website as well.